Hey folks, Keith with 93 Lumber, coming back at you with another beer. This is Conclave Brewing. It is their Trees of Green. It is a double India Pale Ale, 8.5% alcohol by volume. And yeah. Conclave artwork. I don't know who does their, doesn't say on here, but I forget the name of the person who does their artwork, but they've been doing it for a while now, and I thoroughly enjoy all of it. I picked this up at the brewery a while ago. It was canned on 2/17/21, so that's just over 2 months old. But I found it in the fridge, and I was like, oh, I never did a video for this, so let's see how it held up. I assume it held up pretty well because recently I sent, as some of you may have noticed, I have a new logo, or recently new logo. I guess you could say my original logo was recently new as well, but anyway, viewer Ryan, sent me did a logo, and it is awesome, so I made it my logo. Or I should say did some art and I made it my logo. And I sent him some beers as a thank you. And one of those beers, I had a bunch of shit going on, and I had stuff everywhere, and I meant to send it out sooner, but then I didn't. But one of the things I sent him was a Crowler from Conclave. And it was over a month old by the time I sent it, and I was just like, I'm just going to include it. It might not be very good after a month because Crowlers don't tend to hold up, but apparently it held up absolutely fine because he said it was awesome. So whatever Conclave is doing with their canning and whatnot is working. Orange. It is a deep orange, less than a finger of head, dissipated. I don't think it dissipated very quickly. I think I was just talking for a while, but it's just off-white. I feel like it's a little orangey, but it's nice. It's like, it reminds me of something. Kind of reminds me of like bubble bath, kind of. It's smaller bubbles, but that is what it is reminding me of. But yeah, deep orange. I'm getting a very, what I like to call a whiff of a shadow through it. But yeah, it is basically the thing that the people call it. Turbid? Butternut squash soup. That's what they call it. It might be a little bit more orangey than that, but you know, whatever. Let's see what it smells like. Green. So I've had this before, obviously, because I bought a 4-pack. This is the last one of them that's in the fridge. But I believe it was their first canning of this that I've had, and I remember talking to Matt from Massive Beers about it. This was 2 years ago, something like that. And it has like this, like, it's kind of like a spicy, minty eucalyptus. There's another word I want to say to describe it, but I can't think of it. And there's a little bit of that going on in the nose. Yeah. There's a little bit of, I'm just getting I can't tell if there's like this really hoppy green thing that's in there as well. And I can't tell if that's just because it's very small, but it's very intense. But I think some of that is also I'm getting a little bit of alcohol in that, so that's why it's so intense. Yeah, nice citrus, zesty, fleshy citrus. A little pithy, I guess. A little bit of everything. I think zesty would be like that was the first thing that popped into my head. So let's just go with that. Let's see what it tastes like. Cheers. Very creamy. So, that minty eucalyptus thing has turned more into like, if you've ever had, I think it might be a specific one, but there's those aloe drinks, and I think it's a specific one that has something specific in it, and I can't think of which one it was because I haven't had one in quite a while, actually. But yeah, it's like the flavor reminds me of the green, not like the green hop thing, but like that green like minty eucalyptus thing is coming off like an aloe vera kind of drink thing. There is like a there is like a little bit of like a menthol thing. I don't know if that's I don't know if some of that is like the alcohol, but there's like this little like menthol kind of aloe vera thing. This is, I think a little bit of time has done this well. Yeah. A little citrus thing. It's a little I would say it's a little more pithy and juicy than the nose. It's juicier and more pithy than the nose. Mouthfeel is super creamy. I don't mention mouthfeels that often unless they're like crazy creamy thing. This is crazy creamy. This is reminding me of like the thing I'm getting in the back of my throat. It reminds me of like those Blue Halls cough drop things. Man, this is so good. You can definitely tell it's a heftier beer, but it drinks like, yeah, it drinks like it's it kind of drinks similar to like I don't know. I was gonna say like orange juice or something, but obviously it has different flavors. A little bit of a bitterness too. I'm getting maybe even a drying. Yeah, a little bit. But actually, for an 8.5% double IPA, this is not killing me right now. Like usually by now, I poured 2/3 of the can in the glass. I drank about probably a little less than half of what I poured in. Or actually, maybe about half of what I poured in. And yeah, it's starting to get there. I'm starting to get that thing in my throat where it just starts to get heavy. But it's very nice. Very nice. This is super. I was half expecting to go into this and just be like, it's fine, whatever. Probably should have drank it sooner, whatever. But this is actually super cool. I'm actually glad that I did not drink this and that it's been sitting in the fridge for the last 2 months or whatever. Because I'm pretty sure because most of the time when I pick up Conclave cans, I pick them up either the day or the day after they announce them, and usually they can them the day before, I think. Ooh, just almost spilled that all over myself. But yeah. So yeah. It's so weird how mentholy it is. It's super cool though. So yeah. Hope you're staying safe. Hope you're well. Hope you take care of yourself. And if you're sharing a space with other people, hope you're taking care of each other. I jumped into that. I was going faster than my brain couldn't even process what I was saying. Or at least keep up. I hope you're supporting local. Conclave's about an hour from here, so 50 minutes, give or take. And yeah, you can like this video if you would like to. You can subscribe to the channel if you have not already. You can follow me on Instagram at 93lumber. Spelled out 93lumber. And we'll see you in the next one. Cheers.